Hello, and welcome to Spicy Toast Gaming. Thank you for tuning in to another Spicy Toast video. Today we're going to be going through Galio adventure with Leona. This is part 2 of the Leona guide. If you haven't seen part 1, I will link it down below. If you enjoy this sort of video, please like and subscribe, because it really does help the channel. And let's get into it. Let's see what we get here for our first power. Overwhelm isn't bad, but I'm gonna try a reroll. Our one drop is pretty good. I don't really want to use up all my rerolls here, so we'll go with that and just try to get more copies of our one drop. This potentially could be good later. Was hoping for something like a slow but steady, but yips could be fun. Alright, nice. We got our one drop. Pretty good hand. You definitely want to get your Sunhawk on the board before Leona if possible.
Bless the faithful and sear the heretics.
Approaching the battlefront.
That is a pretty big unit.
Demacian steel protects me. A noble end.
I've trained my whole life for this. We strike.
So I'm just going to let this hit us. I don't want either of my units to get low enough that they could challenge it with a single combat. Because that's the one removal spell that they have. Alright, so we weren't able to get our Ravoon, I believe his name is. So I think we'll go with a shield breaker here.
My faith protects me.
Punish transgressions.
Alright, we'll be able to play Leona.
Slow down, will you?
They will be able to challenge and kill one of our units, or not challenge, but use single combat.
Behold the divine power of the sun.
Because it costs 2 mana, so that could be slightly annoying. Yep, there it is.
Sunlight blinds.
So we got our 0 cost Morning Light here. We get this whenever a allied champion levels up. So it's going to stay at 0 cost. We don't have to use it this round since we already have someone stunned. You also want to be careful if you don't have your unit on the board that makes it always day. You don't want to use your Morning Light first. So here, since we want to get enemies stunned, we'll play our Sunhawk.
Bask in the light's radiance.
So every time a unit gets their Daybreak effect off, Leona stuns a unit. Actually, going to use this on our tougher unit over here, so it couldn't get... Well, I guess none of these are strong enough to kill that unit anyways, but always good to be safe. So this is what you want to do with Leona. You want to build out a moderately sized board. Once you have her on board, you just stun the enemy, and then you open attack. So we're just going to keep stunning until they're out of units to play. This is why the morning lights are so important. It's buffing up your whole hand in two ways. So the first is giving allies the 1/1, but then also because of our star power, every time we grant Daybreak effect, everyone is granted 1/1 as well. So here, you don't even need to worry about anyone blocking.
Soul Invictus.
There's actually one thing that you might not immediately think about, but Leona actually doesn't normally need... I'm going to try to get more copies of our 1-drop. Leona doesn't normally need Overwhelm. Yes, you have these bigger units, but normally when you're attacking, you're going to be stunning everyone anyways. So you don't really have to worry about your units getting blocked out. Alright, another 1-drop. We want to benefit from Yips as much as we can. And Jax is always decent. We'll go towards the shop, see if we can get a decent power. Yeah, Leona, you're trying to not have your units die early. You want to be able to hold on to them until Leona's on the board and you can just win. Come on. So here's the one. If he's on the board, you'll always get your Daybreak effects off.
Bless the faithful and sear the heretics.
Which is very nice for getting your star power buff multiple times in a single round. So I think I'm going to go with the Shield Breaker to try to remove some of their units.
My faith protects me. I sculpt what others only dream of.
Punish
Alright, we're going to challenge this unit so that hopefully they will block and get killed. If they don't block, they're going to do a good amount of damage. This unit, since it has the +4 health, but that's only for this round, you're totally fine with them taking that extra chunk of damage. Because it's going to go away anyways. If we had a Leona, I probably would have played Sunhawk last round. But since we didn't have any, that's why I played the Shield Breaker or Bearer.
A little reinforcement at the seams.
We protect these woods as they protect us. Sword, staff.
So all of our units are getting buffed up because it's getting that Daybreak effect over and over again. So right now we're just giving some of our strongest units Overwhelm, as well as buffing up our whole board.
Follow the horizon.
So it's going to challenge here, but since this is our strongest unit without Overwhelm, we're actually fine if they try to block other people.
Need repairs?
Winning never gets old.
Yeah, once you hit 3 stars on Leona, she is quite powerful, and your units can get buffed up a pretty crazy amount. Yeah, that's fine. So before her, you normally need to actually have her to win, but when you're able to just buff up all your units and you can get your Rahoon on the board, then you're all good. Sure, this isn't bad for us. Yeah, we'll get another item on there. Yeah, I don't really think we need the castaway.
Awesome! This is gonna be so much fun!
So we're holding on to Jax here to increase our chances of drawing a Leona. There we go.
My heroic last. Old faithful.
Right? It's always the issue with
Any
Jax is the
takers?
item goes on the ephemeral copy. That is so annoying.
Lights out.
Watch them fly back into stars.
She called me betrayer. She scorned me.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly why, but the silence effect from the Mystic goes through spell shields. Is that, you know, the spell shield, but we're able to take away the spell shield and all of his buffs. It's always good to check out what Zoe grabbed or generated.
Our sun will not set today.
Watch them fly back into stars. Or reverse gravity and polarity, and watch them get really confused.
So we're going to hold off for now. We don't want to attack and get killed by their trouble bubble. Or, well, the paddle star they could generate from it. So yeah, I think we'll hold off and wait until our Leona.
Who loves bubbles? Me! Danger noodle!
See, if we attacked, they could have blocked with one of their weaker units, and then he would be dead, which we generally want to avoid.
They're in my hair! They're in my hair!
Alright, we get Leona, and we'll start stunning their board.
To shine like the sun, you must burn like it. Behold the sun's holy light.
Alright, we'll hold on to our morning light till next round.
level and sear the heretics.
Sunlight
Perfect.
lung.
Got a Sunhawk. The Sun Guardian is also pretty good if you can ever pick that up in a shop or something. So he's always about to level up, but it probably shouldn't matter. We should be able to win this turn, I believe. Unless they have a whole bunch of stuns, which can occasionally happen. So yeah, you normally want to be using the Morning Light on the Sunhawk, since then you'll be getting 2 stuns out of it.
Glorious light rains down.
Alright, so just attack with our giant board. And all their units are stunned, they really can't do anything about it.
What's in here?
Or can they?
Soul Invictus.
Definitely want more Leonas. I think I'll actually do Vampiric Scepter. She does cost a good amount, so just getting that good heal off every game can be quite nice. Lets us cut cards at the healer then. I think Enfeebling Strike should be pretty good. Although actually, I'm going to try, see if we can get some better powers. Hold it's pretty good. Black Market Discount can be good. Leona has a pretty good curve as far as the cards she plays. You don't really need to mess with that with the discount. So I think I'm fine with just getting Hold It for some more control. Go towards the champion item chest. Yep, I think I'm fine with this.
Raise your weapon, Sunwood.
Yeah, playing Leona before she levels up isn't necessarily the best. Like, it can be okay, but normally you want her to be able to be stunning the board and be able to trigger that, which normally happens when you play her on 5.
Clad in shining sunlight. Devotion through battle.
We're just going to get rid of their unit with the Crystal Carrier. Don't want to attack with all of our units for one of them to die from the Wraith Caller.
Daylight breaks on the battlefield. I am the bulwark against darkness. Behold the sun's holy light.
they're wanting to end the round, that's perfectly fine with us. We'll just work on CCing them. Alright, we don't want to play Morning Light. We don't have our 1 unit on the board. I think we'll just give Leona a spell shield right now, see what they
Took
do.
my love, but left my range. Sunlight blinds. Enough.
Alright, we didn't even have to buff up our units too much. We already had enough damage to just... Alright, they do have their stupid ability to summon units. Alright, we'll just get rid of one of their wraiths. And we're going to use the Morning Light, since we have a fleeting copy of it, just to buff up all of our units, since it's going to grant all of them 1/1, as well as put more Leonas in the deck.
Bask in the light's radiance.
And since our Leona has Archangel Staff, we don't need to worry about banking mana anymore.
Is the one true light.
Behold the sun's holy light.
Alright, so we don't need the Daybreak effect for this. We'll just get rid of one of their units. That way we can just open attack next turn. So they'll still be able to potentially summon one with their burst spell, but still enough damage to kill him. Very nice.
Our deeds will be written in the heavens.
Yeah, Leona actually has a very interesting playstyle. Right after they released her, they actually did kind of a rework, and that's the Leona we have now. I personally like it better. So before, she didn't have the whole effect of getting Barrier and Challenger. And her Morning Light, you had to play it as a Daybreak effect, and then it would activate everyone's Daybreak. And while that's kind of cool, I enjoy the fact that you actually don't have to use it as a Daybreak, but you can still use it as a way to trigger Daybreak. I think this node gives you like a buff for both you and the enemy. Yeah, I think we'll just go for the shop. Not a bad start. We don't need 2 Zenith's Blades though. Hopefully we can get our 1 cost unit. Nope, it's not.
Clad in shining sunlight.
A little luck for those who need it.
Burn away doubt.
Galio if you can. It's good to get rid of their units before they can just keep scaling.
These will protect you.
Through the darkness, I see something new. Hope.
Could be pretty funny just to play the Blinded Mystic on him as well, but I don't think it'll be quite as necessary. Alright, so we haven't drawn any of our important spells or units, which is a little sad.
They will not escape punishment.
These gems grant a wearer harmony. Don't I know you?
You knew who I was, but not who I would become.
Alright, we'll see what we get with our improvise. Oh, upcycled rate, pretty good.
I am the night wind.
Alright, so they don't have any mana, so I'm
Kicking up a
more
storm!
okay with attacking. They're going to block most likely with their gift giver here. Oh wow, that's odd.
The Reaper will return!
I will give this for a nice one-cost unit.
Punish transgressions.
You spurn my gift?
Man, they're actually blocking very poorly.
My journey ends.
Normally they want to block with their units with the higher health pools so that they can then heal them up. Interesting.
Now they see who I truly am.
I saw you, but I did not know you.
Alright, so I'll just remove some of their units. I'm kind of just waiting for some of my better units to show up.
Return anew.
But activating the Daybreak effects is just buffing up my hand and my units on the board here. Alright, nice.
Warriors of the Raharaka, time is now.
We'll follow you to the edge of daybreak.
You can endure. Devotion to battle.
This is not the way.
Just trying to give our biggest units overwhelm.
Devotion through battle.
You spurn my gift? Lord, protect it.
So not quite. Alright, we finally got Leona.
I will open a path to the heavens.
Behold the divine power of the sun. The dawn has arrived. Behold the sun's holy light. I will protect you.
Alright, so we'll quickly try to stun their units and just end the game. As a combo deck, it really can draw on a bit longer. So normally you don't want to use Morning Light as your first card, but when you have Ravoon on the board, it doesn't really matter.
We rise.
What wisdom do you bring from your journey, grandfather?
So I'm not going to bother stunning him, I'm just going to attack since you just have to have one person hit. see if we get anything good from this shop over here. I'm not going to bother with another Jax. Don't have more copies of another champion in the deck. We want to always be drawing Leona at round start if possible. Heaven's Align is a nice way to trigger additional Daybreak effects. And it doesn't really usually work well with Hold It, stunning people. That's fine. Yeah, I think I'm fine. I'd rather have my deck be a bit more consistent. So Blinded Mystic could be important against Viego. Get rid of some of his stronger units. This one's not really as useful. It can be fine, but your Daybreak cards are better. We have enough Leonas, we shouldn't have to hold on to Jax. Blinded Mystic wouldn't be bad, but I want to try to get some units I can play in the first round. Sunburst could be really important for later. Alright, next we got some of our lower cost champions and Leona.
Bless the faithful and sear the heretics.
Does death follow me or peace?
I guess we'll play Jax and kind of hope that they decide to just like vengeance him. Rather than use that when it's still full health. I'm gonna open attack, try to get some damage down.
She waits for me beyond the mist, my queen.
The dawn has arrived. I am the bulwark against darkness! Sunlight blinds.
So that'll pop his spell shield, which would be pretty nice. I'm gonna try to just get rid of him. Do they have another one? Oh, fun.
Stand and fight!
Alright, we'll use the fleeting one. Just to get some more Leonas in our deck and buff them up a little bit. We're not got enough damage to kill them here anyway, so we'll just try to prepare for
Bask in
our
the light's radiance.
next attack turn.
Unwavering strength.
Ours is the one true light.
Sunlight blinds.
You will serve. Surrender to me.
Alright, we'll just try to stall out his attack. We were potentially going to kill him, but he was able to get buffed up with the encroaching mist.
Bask in the light's radiance.
It's bad that the Haunted Tomb is going to summon another Viego. I'll build out our board a little bit more.
I see
I'm
the
trying to
heavens
spread
flame,
buffs around
gods burning
so
in
that
starfire.
if they just decide to vengeance someone, all my stats aren't on one unit.
Hope.
That Chrono Break might be pretty clutch, actually.
Command you.
Devotion to battle.
So right now, I'm just going to attack, do as much damage as I can, and then Chrono Break to revive everyone he just killed. Now we can still use the Morning Light to trigger another Daybreak effect. And then that should be the win since they're out of
Glorious
mana.
light rains down.
Surrender to me.
Punish transgressions.
Alright, that Chrono Break was very clutch there.
Soul Invictus.
So, 2 bosses down. Farsight, very nice. Just have to work our way to Galio. Yeah, the best defense is probably for the best. Normally our units are going to survive a couple attacks or blocks, so being able to get their health back up will be pretty good. Do I have cards I want to cut? Senna. I think I actually might cut the Blinded Mystic. I got 2 of our nice early game cards.
Bless the faithful and sear the heretics.
So I think I'm going to play the Shield Bearer so we can potentially get
My
rid of
faith protects me.
whatever card they play.
Follow the horizon. Take my helmet. Sturdy blades, custom made.
Yep, definitely want to stun that. Alright, so these aren't going to trigger the Daybreak effects, but I would like to just build out my board before I get Leona on it.
We will not suffer unbelievers.
They will not escape punishment.
Yeah, we're not going to be able to play him. We're not going to have the mana to play him before Leona.
We will not suffer unbelievers.
They will not escape punishment.
First light illuminates the land. Behold the divine power of the sun!
This is why you might want to reconsider reducing Leona's cost. It can be still nice to do, but the way she is right now, she always just comes out leveled up.
Bask in the light's
That
radiance.
is unfortunate. Alright, so yeah, if we can just stun them out, we can potentially just win right here. So we'll just activate this Daybreak effect. Very nice.
Devotion to battle.
So they killed Leona, but she still did her job. Yep, gain this at the start of the game, pretty nice. So the Mystic's not bad, but I just want to get my deck to be a bit smaller. I think it's kind of the least useful. Sure, Stabilize can be fun. Alright, time for my favorite activity. Killing Dawn Speakers. We have a very random build. It's not really overly cohesive. Like, there's a bunch of powers that are decent individually, but such a cool looking bird. So I'm actually going to go with the Shield Bearer
Clad in
to try to get rid of one of the Dawn Speakers.
I'll write my own story.
Do not forget. Be strong. These are dark times. For the honor of my house.
So this should get buffed high enough that the tracker can't kill it. I want to get this on the board because next turn I'm going to play Rahoon,
Allies did not fall
and then
in vain.
after that I'm going to play Leona. This is one thing you can normally be doing with your deck, is planning out what card you're playing every turn.
Fall, heretic!
Be strong. These are dark times. Warriors of the Raharak, our time is now.
We'll follow you to the edge of daybreak.
we'll just try to get a little bit of removal.
Devotion through battle.
Actually, I'm going to use Heaven's Align, because since we have him on, it'll trigger Daybreak as well, buffing everyone a little bit more.
Scorching light.
So this will just get him a lot weaker.
Injustice. Behold the divine power of the sun. The power of the immortal sun. Bask in the light's radiance.
Attack formation!
Ever vigilant.
By the strength of
So we'll
our
just buff up our units next round. They're out of cards. And we'll just be able to one-shot their Nexus.
Fall in vain.
We will not suffer unbelievers.
They will not escape punishment.
Behold the sun's holy light. We will not suffer
Playing the units
unbelievers.
before I play the Morning Light so that they all get buffed up. Of course they play the Stony Suppressor. Well, at least we
Sunlight burns
know
in
they're
our
out of
weapons.
cards.
Be strong! These are dark times.
This will stun the last two, and then we can attack with our monster board.
Bask in the light's radiance.
I love how you can consistently, like every single round, just stun the entire board. Whether you need to defend or attack, it's so good.
Soul
So the
Invictus.
deck is definitely slower than a good amount of other decks, but with that you just get a massive amount of control. And so when you're leveling up Leona, you can be doing adventures that are a lot higher than you normally could with other champions. Yeah, Black Spear, really not going to use that too much.
Time to make an impact!
It's also nice having a deck where the champion is definitely very important, but not as crucial or necessary as like a Yasuo deck, or like a Diana or Jax or something like that. So they normally play Senna first round, so I'm going to play this just in case they get Senna.
Unyielding light. Long road behind, long road ahead.
Yeah, that's fine.
Concentrated forgiveness.
That is one thing you always want to be looking at, is what do you think the opponent is going to play? And that just comes with time of playing the matches and knowing what cards they even have.
Our Ours is the one true light.
Boom. Keep your distance. Make the hurt your weapon.
So here's a bit of a toss-up. I would want to play this card, but at the same time, any copies of Senna they have in their deck is this kill card, but it's a lot cheaper. Oh. Alright, we're gonna get rid of her. We'll potentially have to play him the round after Leona.
Second time's worth. Darkness and light.
They are using up a
Getting dark.
lot of their spells.
Sunward.
Alright, let's see what we can get here.
In the night wind.
Yes, it is strong enough. They probably won't block, but sometimes they do. Alright, well, look at the damage down.
Return.
We each died, then found hope.
That's a bit unfortunate.
Daylight breaks on the battlefield. To shine like the sun, you must burn like it.
At least they're out of mana to play some of their worst kill cards.
The sun's splendor revealed.
Daylight everlasting!
So we have good chrono break, so if they start to just kill our units, we can potentially use that. Alright, so they just used up all of their
Turn it
mana.
against them. Son, I'm here till it's done, and it's never done. Keep your distance.
Alright, we're gonna play this first.
Discipline and conviction. Follow the
They're gonna
horizon.
attack and see what they do. Good amount of damage down. Time to rally and revive all of our units. Is she gonna summon the Yep. Yeah, perfect. So we're just gonna slow play this, try to buff up our units as much as possible. We want to try to kill them here if we can. Can be a little slow when you've already stunned everyone. Like, I have to do the whole animation every time. It'd be nice if it was a bit more like Jinx, where it would do the whole animation the first time,
Devotion to battle.
and then every time after that, for her rocket, it's just really fast. Alright, so there is Leona versus Galio. I hope this showed you what it's like to play with Leona. Very combo based, lots of stuns, but can be quite fun. Hope you enjoyed the video, and have a great day. Thank you so much for watching that video. We're putting out daily content for Path of Champions, so if that interests you, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and comment down below. We're just starting out here on YouTube, trying to grow the channel, so any help is greatly appreciated. Thank you, and have a great day.